Alright, we need to talk about something that's been low-key bothering me for a while. Millennial cringe. Specifically, this weird obsession with making everything sound edgy, ironic, or just downright embarrassing. I mean, when did naming your business turn into a competition to see who can make their customers the most uncomfortable? Like, why does every burger joint need to be called something like Badass Burger? And the spicy chicken sandwich? Yeah, we call that the Mother Clucker. Oh, snap! The Mother Clucker. Good one, bro. I just wanted a sandwich, not a personality crisis. I mean, having to look another human in the eye and say, yeah, I'll take the Mother Clucker with extra Sigma sauce. No, they wouldn't say Sigma sauce. That's Gen Alpha or Gen Z. No, they would say, can I take the Mother Clucker with swag sauce or some shit?
Nobody can touch my swag.
Вкусно и точка.
What am I supposed to do after that? Dab ironically? It's exhausting, right? It's like these restaurants are trying to compensate for something. If the food's good, just name it what it is. Call the spicy chicken sandwich the spicy chicken sandwich, not the big cluckin' mess. I swear, it feels like half of these places are run by someone who peaked in high school during the 90s, but still thinks their edgy Tumblr phase is peak comedy. And it's not just food, oh no, it goes way deeper. You've got coffee shops like Get Lit Cafe or Thirsty AF Brewery, like where every drink sounds like it's been ripped from Urban Dictionary.
Bruh.
Like, you can't just order a regular latte or a black coffee with ice. It has to be the caffeine bomb, a saspresso, or some shit like that. Just say latte, bro. It's not an audition to prove how quirky you are. It's coffee. And let's not forget, like, the fucking theme stores. Like, you can't just go into a sandwich store anymore. If it's millennial owned, it's gonna be like a weed-themed sandwich shop. You walk in for a grilled cheese, and suddenly you're ordering a doobie melt. Can we talk about the fact that the people who are naming it this basically hinged most of their sales off a joke that gets old within 5 fucking seconds? Like, oh, they're gonna have to say, I want the doobie melt instead of grilled cheese. And that's gonna be like a memorable experience. It's like, no, like it's actually not even funny or like cool. It's just like weird, bro. Like, it's grilled cheese. On top of that, you got people thinking you low-key laced it or something like that. And it's just like, I just want a grilled cheese. It's the entire restaurant being built around a joke that stopped being funny in 2010. Yeah, dude, we get it. You smoke weed. This isn't edgy anymore. It's just awkward.
Go fuck yourself.
And the worst part is the employees have to keep the bit going. The ones who don't even invent it, they just like work there. I can feel the soul leaving their body when they ask, would you like extra munchies with that? We need to free these people. Like, seriously, being quirky isn't like a personality, especially it's not like a business model. Half these businesses are basically just adult Chuck E. Cheese's, where instead of animatronic rats, you get ironic signage and unnecessary vulgar menu items. This is what happens when you build an entire business around the vibe of a Twitter joke. And it's not just coffee and drinks or restaurants. This weird millennial cringe extends into retail as well. You'll walk into a candle store expecting normal scents. Instead, you get like, this is what my vagina smells like candles, burnt hopes and dreams, or, you know, t-shirts with stuff like can't even AF. Like, bro, again, when did like being miserable become trendy? But it's masked and bathed in irony, so it's okay. I don't need clothes or candles to sound like a passive-aggressive Facebook status from, once again, 2010. It's all this try-hard energy that just screams, please accept me, please think I'm cool, please laugh. It's just like kind of begging. It's doing too much. It's just like over-stimulating. And it's not cool. It's exhausting. It's like businesses think if they make everything ironic or edgy, they'll distract you from the fact that they're charging $18 for a fucking burger. Just say what the thing is. You don't need to slap a swear word on it to make it interesting. I came for food, not to cosplay as the personification of millennial edginess. You know what's actually cool? Simplicity. There's nothing better about walking into a place like Joe's Diner and just ordering a regular coffee.
Кореш, помоги!
No sass, no puns, no ironic branding, just food and drinks as they should be. Look, I get it. Every generation has its thing. Boomers have their tacky motivational posters. Gen X has their grunge aesthetic. Millennials, well, apparently they put like fuck on everything for some sort of comedic effect. But it's not really quirky. It's not clever for certain. It's just cringe. Like, if your business relies on bad puns and forced for vulgarity to stand out, then maybe the problem isn't the menu, it's the concept. If I ever open a business, it'll just be called like Cheats Sandwiches. No gimmicks, just sandwiches. is. All right, this is the part of the video where I'm just gonna rip into millennials for existing, and kind of like every little idiosyncrasy I've noticed with them. They're all alcoholic. We're gonna start with the wine obsession. Every other glass says mommy juice or it's wine o'clock. Just call it wine. You're not 16 trying to sneak a sip. You don't need a code word. It's so funny. They're masking their crippling addiction with this layer of irony, like, huh, well, man, it's wine o'clock. It's 5 p.m. It's time for me to drink myself to sleep again. LOL. It's all this sort of same, like, Facebook energy mixed in with this irony and self-deprecation, and I don't know how to explain it. The same thing can be said about, like, the whole coffee mugs and shirts that say things like, don't talk to me before I've had my coffee, or I'm dead inside. You know, every mug's got some overdone evil until I've had a sip of coffee. Like, okay, yo, you have a caffeine dependency. You know, it's the same thing as like, oh, you have an alcohol dependency, you know? And then there's like the live, laugh, love decor, the hyper-specific shirts, like introverted but willing to discuss my cat. Like, there's decor, you know, but the live, laugh, love, like, honestly, it's kind of cute, but who is that actually inspiring, you know? What does any of that mean? Especially when it's just hung up in some random part of the house, like in the bathroom above the toilet, live, laugh, love. It's like, none of those things can be done when you're in the toilet. Like, you're literally releasing excrement. You're shitting. There's no shitting on that little board or that sign. So yeah, I mean, you know, maybe we should just cool it with the slogans. You know, not everything needs to be a statement. Sometimes less is more. Now, if that felt targeted against women, don't worry. For every cat-owning, Harry Potter referencing, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee, it's wine o'clock 30-year-old women, there is a 30-year-old man who references Star Wars on the first date at least 5 times, has a Rick and Morty themed bong. His favorite actor is either Seth Rogen or Jack Black. These guys are either anorexic level skinny, like a actual skeleton, or 900 pounds morbidly obese. Zero in between. They have some sort of collection, usually relating back to one of the franchises I mentioned, like Rick and Morty or Star Wars. And if you ask him a question about this collection, you've now triggered a 30-minute long monologue that you did not sign up for that will be completed uninterrupted, or else he will probably break down crying, as this is like his main thing. Now, contrary to everything I've said in this video, I don't hate millennials. I think some of the behavior is very cringe, and I've noticed the pattern, so I'm gonna make this video pointing it out. But I've met plenty of chill millennials, and some of the people that I've, you know, had role model for me for my life have been millennials, so I think this goes without saying, you know, it's like a I'm not racist, I have black friends sort of thing, but for millennials, okay? I don't hate you guys, but there's some certain things that you guys be doing that are just very cringe. And I'm sure you would say the same thing about Gen Alpha, Gen Z, okay? So it goes both ways. It's a reciprocity thing. Anyway, that's it for today's rant. If you like it, let me know. What's the cringiest business name or product you've seen lately? And hey, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, or else I swear I'll open a sandwich shop called 420 Cheats Emporium. Your move.